Intermittent fasting continues to be the eating method of choice for the average person that wants to lose weight. While other methods, such as the ketogenic or carnivore diets, are grabbing attention, intermittent fasting is the only eating practice that allows you to implement it in different varieties. Do you want the benefits of fasting while being flexible? Try the 16-8 method. Or what if you're looking to lose fat the quickest? The warrior diet may then be your fasting method of choice. Regardless of what your goals are, there is an intermittent fasting method available that can suit your lifestyle. In today's video, we'll be going over two of the most popular fasting protocols, the 5-2 method and the Eat-Stop-Eat method. And by the end, you'll know exactly which one is right for you. Also known as the fast diet, the 5-2 method was popularized by Michael Mosley, a British journalist, and is currently the most popular intermittent fasting protocol. It consists of 5 days a week of normal eating and 2 days of restricting calorie intake to just 500 calories for women and 600 calories for men. The best part about practicing this form of intermittent fasting is that there are no food group restrictions, making it easy to incorporate into any lifestyle. Newbies, as well as individuals with experience in intermittent fasting, find this way of eating relatively easy to practice, as opposed to the traditional calorie-restricted protocol. Although you are free to consume any dish you like, it is advisable to adhere to healthy meals to help you achieve your goals within no time. You are also free to choose the 2 days of the week where fasting will best suit your needs. Monday and Thursday are considered the best days of practicing this form of intermittent fasting. The 5-2 method is considered a healthy fasting protocol, with various studies proving this. One study indicated that practicing 5-2 intermittent fasting leads to weight loss like the traditional calorie restriction diet. It is also said to be effective at improving insulin sensitivity, as well as reducing insulin levels. Eat-Stop-Eat, also known as the 24-hour fast, is another popular intermittent fasting protocol. This diet features a unique approach and is characterized by approximately 2 non-consecutive fasting days a week. The Eat-Stop-Eat intermittent fasting was developed and popularized by Brad Pilon, who even wrote a book on the entire practice, Eat-Stop-Eat. According to Pilon, this form of fasting is not a typical weight loss diet. However, it is a great way of re-evaluating the things you were previously taught about meal frequency and timing in relation to your health. Incorporating the Eat-Stop-Eat diet into your lifestyle is generally straightforward. Simply choose a day or two per week where you restrict calorie intake or fast for a full 24 hours. When practicing this method, you should select 2 non-consecutive days and not fast for 48 hours straight. After the 24 hours of fasting, you will be free to consume anything you like during the remaining days of the week. However, it is still recommended that you go for healthy food choices and avoid consuming more than your body requires. Although this fasting method seems counterintuitive, you are free to consume something each day of the week. This means that before you start your 24-hour fasting period, you may consume some food with water to remain properly hydrated. Research suggests that due to metabolic shifts and prolonged fasting that results from the 24-hour fast, fat is burned and used as a source of energy. In fact, this form of intermittent fasting utilizes fat in ways that the traditional strategies cannot, making it effective for weight loss. There are several pros of practicing the 5-2 method. Number 1. It provides consistent weight loss. 5-2 is a highly effective method when done correctly. This is because the 5-2 dietary pattern restricts calorie consumption for 2 days. It is recommended not to compensate for your fasting days by eating more during your non-fasting days for an effective result. Therefore, when done correctly, you will be able to shed significant weight with the utmost ease. Number 2. The 5-2 method is easy to practice. Compared to other forms of intermittent fasting, the 5-2 method is considered the easiest. This is because it features only 2 calorie-restricted days, making it simple to implement immediately. Number 3. It improves your well-being. Practicing 5-2 intermittent fasting for 12 days has proven to help reduce triglyceride levels in the blood by 20% and increase low-density lipoprotein size. This is a good thing. In addition, this form of intermittent fasting reduces CRP levels, which are vital inflammation markers, and lowers leptin levels by 40%. Although 5-2 intermittent fasting is beneficial for improving your overall well-being, it also features a few downfalls. Number 1. It is not ideal for everyone. Although 5-2 intermittent fasting is ideal and safe for healthy and well-nourished individuals, some people are not safe out there. Pregnant women, lactating mothers, diabetic patients, teenagers, children, and malnourished or underweight individuals are advised not to practice any form of fasting, and 5-2 is not different. Number 2. It's not a complete fast. The main drawback of practicing 5-2 is that you cannot achieve a full fast. Unlike most forms of intermittent fasting, the 5-2 method does not abstain from food completely during the fasting days. As a result, you will experience an increase in blood sugar levels. Just like the 5-2, there are several pros when practicing Eat Stop Eat. Number 1. It creates a calorie deficit. To get rid of excess weight, you will need to create a calorie deficit. This is what you will get when practicing ESE. ESE will set you up for about 1 to 2 days of calorie deficit a week when practiced correctly. Over an extended period, this form of intermittent fasting will significantly reduce your calorie intake and result in weight loss, since you will be burning more calories than you consume. Number 2. It creates a metabolic shift. ESE also facilitates weight loss through the metabolic shift. Usually, carbs are the primary source of energy. When consumed, carbs are broken down to glucose, which helps to fuel the body. After 12 to 36 hours of fasting, your body will deplete the stored glucose. This force results in fat use as a substitute. This process is known as ketosis, and during ketosis, ketone bodies are used as sources of energy, leading to significant weight loss. Just like any intermittent fasting process, there are a few downsides to be aware of with ESE. Number 1. You may wind up overeating. After the 24-hour fast, you might find yourself eating more than what your body needs. This act goes against the principle of the ESE approach, which is to learn how to eat responsibly. Number 2. It encourages restrictive eating. Although ESE may help you improve your eating habits, it is not the same for everyone. ESE might lead to obesity among some people due to the type of food they eat and their amount. Due to this reason, ESE is not ideal for use among individuals with a history of eating disorders. Number 3. Insufficient nutrient intake. Some individuals find it challenging to meet their nutritional needs when practicing ESE. Nowadays, most individuals tend to think about calories alone when it comes to dieting. However, there is much more to it than just calories. There are vital minerals, vitamins, along with other beneficial compounds that support the functions of your body organs. Since ESE deprives one of the vital nutrients, it is advisable to pay attention to the food you consume during the non-fasting days. Ensure that you have a well-balanced meal comprising carbs, proteins, vitamins, fiber, and vital minerals. While 5-2 and the 24-hour intermittent fasting protocols feature significant differences, they also have some similarities. Although the 24-hour intermittent fasting protocol is considered one of the extreme forms of fasting, you will find it relatively easy when done regularly and correctly. On the other hand, the 5-2 intermittent fasting is relatively easy to follow and often considered the best fasting method for newbies. What makes these two forms of fasting follow is the freedom to consume any food. This allows you to indulge in some of your favorite meals while benefiting health-wise through fasting. Which one should you follow? As a newbie, you should consider practicing the 5-2 and then build up to a fasting protocol such as Eat Stop Eat. However, everyone has a different lifestyle. If one suits it better than the other, then feel free to engage in that method. So there you have it. Do you know anyone who has tried the 5-2 method or Eat Stop Eat method? What was their preference? Share with us your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed today's video, check out this related video to see more. Until next time!